Amara had always believed her marriage was built on love. At least, that's what she told herself. Every morning, she woke before her husband coffee, preparing his breakfast just the way he liked it. Strong tea, no sugar, and soft bread. She ironed his shirts, kept the house spotless, and greeted him with a smile even on the days her heart felt heavy. But lately, something had changed. Started small. Coffee coming home late. Then the silence during dinner. Then the way he avoided her eyes. Work has been stressful, he would say, loosening his tie, refusing to meet her gaze. Amara nodded each time, pretending to believe him. But her mind told a different story. One evening, as she folded his clothes, she found it. A faint scent. Not hers. Soft. Sweet. Laurel, her hands froze. She lifted the shirt closer, her heart pounding. Who is she? The thoughts slip in like poison. That night, she lay beside him, staring into the darkness while he slept peacefully. Her thoughts screamed, "You are losing him. He doesn't love you anymore. There's someone else." By morning, the seed of doubt had already taken root. The rumors came like whispers carried by the wind. Soft, uncertain, but impossible to ignore. I saw Coffee in town. Has Coffee in town, her name? Amara forced a smile. Oh? Yes, with a woman. They looked close. The words hit her like a slap, but she laughed it off. I'm sure it was nothing. That night, she confronted him. Were you in town yesterday? She asked carefully. Coffee hesitated. Yeah. Work stuff. Alone? He frowned. Why are you asking me that? No reason, she said quickly, looking away. But inside, something cracked. Days turned into weeks, and her mind became a battlefield. Every late arrival felt like betrayal. Every unanswered call felt like proof. Every silence, a confession. She stopped sleeping, stopped eating herself. One evening, her reflection stared back at her from the mirror. Eyes hollow, face tired, heart restless. I can't lose him, she whispered. And that was the moment fear turned into desperation. The woman lived at the edge of the village. People spoke of her in hushed tones. Some called her a healer. Others, something darker. Amara stood outside her small hut, her hands trembling. Go back, a voice inside her said. But another voice, louder, stronger, pushed her forward. Something before it's too late. She knocked. The door creaked open slowly. The herbalist's eyes were sharp, knowing. You've come for help, she said, before Amara could speak. Amara swallowed. My husband, he's slipping away from me. The woman studied her. Or perhaps, she said quietly, you are pushing him away. Amara shook her head quickly. No, there's someone else. I can feel it. The herbalist sighed. Feelings are not always truth. I don't care, Amara said, her voice breaking. I just want him to love me again. Silence filled the room. Then the woman turned and reached for a small bottle filled with dark liquid. This will bind his heart to yours, she said. Amara's breath caught. How? Add a drop to his drink, the herbalist explained. But listen carefully. Love forced is not love at all. Amara didn't hesitate. How much? The woman warned. No more. Amara nodded. But desperation has a way of ignoring warnings. That night, Amara stood in the kitchen, staring at the bottle. Her hands shook as she poured Coffee's tea. One drop, she whispered, but doubt crept in. What if one drop isn't enough? Her grip tightened, and before she could stop herself, 2 drops fell. She froze, then quickly stirred the tea. It'll be fine, she told herself. When Coffee drank it, nothing happened. Not immediately. But the next morning, everything changed. He didn't go to work. He didn't check his phone. He didn't even leave her side. Stay with me, he said, his voice unusually soft. Amara blinked in surprise. I have things to do. No, he interrupted, grabbing her hand tightly. Don't go. His grip was firm. Too firm. Days passed. Kofi became different, obsessive, possessive. He followed her everywhere, watched her constantly. Even his love felt suffocating. Who were you talking to? He demanded one day. No one, she replied nervously. Don't lie to me. Amara's heart raced. This wasn't love. This was something else. Something wrong. The house that once felt warm now felt like a cage. Kofi no longer smiled, no longer laughed. His eyes held only one thing, fear of losing her. You are mine, he said one night, his voice low. You never leave me. Amara stepped back, terrified. I'm not going anywhere, she whispered. But he didn't believe her. He couldn't. The potion had twisted his love into obsession, and now it was consuming them both. I made a mistake, she cried to herself. The next morning, she ran back to the herbalist.
Please, I beg you.
You have to fix this, she begged.
Please, child, I will
The woman
do what I
looked
can.
at her sadly. I warned you. I used too much, Amara admitted, tears falling. Please help me. The herbalist shook her head slowly. Some things cannot be undone easily. Amara collapsed to her knees. He's not himself anymore. I don't recognize him because you changed him, the woman said gently. Then change him back. The herbalist hesitated. There is a way, she said finally. But it comes at a cost. Amara looked up, desperate. I'll do anything. The woman's eyes darkened. Even if it means losing him completely, Amara froze. Her heart shattered at the thought. But she knew the truth. She had already lost him. That night, Amara sat beside Kofi as he slept. His face looked peaceful, almost like the man she once knew. Tears rolled down her cheeks. I just wanted to keep you, she whispered. But love isn't something you can trap.
Please, I beg you.
With trembling
my child.
hands,
Please, child,
she
I will
prepared
do
the
what I
remedy. The one that would break the spell. The one that would set him free. Or take him away forever. When he woke, she handed him the drink. What's this? He asked softly. Something to help us, she replied. He smiled faintly and drank it without hesitation. Moments passed. Then minutes. Then, Kofi blinked. His expression changed. The intensity in his eyes faded. Amara? He said slowly. Her breath caught. Yes? Why do I feel strange? She broke down in tears. Because for the first time in weeks, he sounded like himself. But something else had changed too. He looked at her, not with obsession. He asked quietly. Amara couldn't answer, because some truths are too painful to speak. Days later, Coffee left. Not in anger, not in hatred, but in silence. And this time, Amara didn't stop him. She stood at the doorway, watching him walk away. Just
Please,
like
I
before.
beg you, help
But
my
this
child.
time, she
Please, child, I will
understood.
do what I can.
Love cannot be forced, and fear